High 5D Voyagers. Happy new moon in Scorpio. I'm going to be doing a reading for the new moon in Scorpio, and as always, I'm available for spell work, conscious creations, sessions, and tarot readings to help you create miracles and magic in your own life. New moon in Scorpio. Work through your fears. This is very appropriate for what I'm going through in my life. I've literally been cleansing and burning out fears all week with part of my mandala group that I'm in as well. Scorpio energy reminds us that we need to become the ashes in order to rise from the ashes. And part of the fire, the cleansing, the burning is the fire, depending how we use it, can cleanse, purify. It can burn through things, it can destroy. It's all how we harness that energy and also how we harness our fears. I've been moving to a place of compassion and understanding for my own fears, and sometimes when we try to avoid them instead of facing them head on, we actually create them or create more of them or magnify them as well. But really coming from a place of compassion for myself and the humanness, and maybe even understanding that our thoughts create, and also dealing with the old stories, the trauma, the history in ourselves that has brought that in as well. So that's where I am at personally, and maybe that resonates with you as well. I'm going to be pulling some other energy from the Triple Goddess Tarot deck. Since the great pause, the Rider-Waite Tarot deck has not felt energetically aligned with me anymore. Wow, okay. The Five of Swords. This is interesting. Five of Swords, Swords energy deals with mental thoughts, acuity, logic, harsh truths. And this is definitely, there's been some kind of battle, some kind of struggle, some kind of difference. And it's just taking the three swords laid down. Someone feels defeated, someone feels kind of maybe a little victorious and walking away, or you can just say just taking what it is that they have and moving away from that situation. So part of the rumination on the past is that it continues to manifest into the present reality. And this concept I've been moving into myself is radical responsibility for everything that shows up in your world. And that is a very difficult situation to kind of grapple with, and that radical responsibility for the good, the bad, and the ugly as well. So just moving away from the situation. When we resist evil, we keep focusing on it and we kind of try and battle against it. When we renounce it, we completely remove our attention away from it and focus on what it is that we want. So instead of combating it head on, focus instead on what we want. And this is the card I feel like that reminds us to not resist it, to not fight against it, to not battle against it, but just completely renounce it, remove our attention away from it, and to move towards the things that we want. I'm going to be pulling one more card as well from the Oracle of the Unicorns. And this is beautiful. Innocence. I love this. Take time to play, nurture your inner child, and live with a childlike sense of wonder. Play, innocence is really actually how I have been able to restore and move through a lot of different healing for myself as well. And children are some of the best magicians in the world because they know how to play, they know how to emote, they know how to live completely in the present moment. Time does not exist. Awareness is eternal. Awareness is linear, but there is no time. The only time is now. So take this time, the present moment, to play and experience yourself as well. If you would like to learn more about the spiritual realm, the subconscious mind, the supernatural, and how you yourself are magic, let me know. And I love you, I value you, I accept you. You are limitless. Namaste.